This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Moses Lake dropped its final 2 games to finish 5th in the 4A state tournament. The public is invited to meet the finalists for Moses Lake School District Assistant Superintendent on Tuesday. An injured skier near Snoqualmie Pass was rescued over the weekend after triggering an avalanche.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
After falling to Glacier Peak in the semifinal round, Moses Lake had a tough battle with Bellarmine Prep in the third-place game. The back-and-forth first quarter had the Chiefs up by 1, 10-9, heading into the second. The Lions then had a big quarter offensively, outscoring the Chiefs 15-10, up 24-20 at the half. Jamie Loetta had a strong first half for Moses Lake, leading all scorers with 10 points, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. After a tight third quarter, the Chiefs fought hard in the fourth to make it a one-possession game. Abby Rathbun came up with a big bucket for the Chiefs to tie the game at 43-all with 20 seconds remaining. After a Jamie Loetta steal, the Chiefs had one last chance to win the game in regulation, but Loetta's shot was just off the mark, sending the game in overtime. In OT, Bellarmine Prep got off to a fast start and didn't look back as they took third place with a 51-47 victory over the Chiefs. With the loss, Moses Lake takes 5th place at the state championships. The Chiefs have now finished in the top 5 at state the last 4 years in a row. For iFIBER 1 Sports, I'm Sean Wells.
The public is invited to meet the finalists for Moses Lake School District Assistant Superintendent on Tuesday. An informal meeting is scheduled from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center, located at 900 East Yanazawa Boulevard. Assistant Superintendent Joshua Meek, who will take over as District Superintendent July 1st, announced the 4 finalists for the position, including David Bianchini, principal at Granite Falls Middle School in Granite Falls, Washington; Nikki Mackey, the principal at Knowles Vista Elementary School in Moses Lake; Carol Meyer, principal at Salk Middle School in the Spokane School District; and Charlotte Stingley, principal at Isaac Stevens Middle School in the Pasco School District. Meek said the meeting is a time for staff, parents, and community members to interact with the finalists and offer feedback to the hiring team based on interactions with each candidate. The new assistant superintendent is expected to start on July 1st. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
It is the sound of survival.
It was a very, very challenging mission.
After hours of being trapped on the side of a ridge near Alpental, this backcountry skier was finally safe. Safe and lucky. King County Sheriff Search and Rescue needed a chopper to get to the skier. Naval Air Station Whidbey Island scrambled and arrived with just minutes to maneuver. The weather window started closing fast.
It's extremely disorienting. The snow prohibits us from being able to use our lights, such as our landing light or searchlight. Deteriorates our visuals, makes hovering really hard on an NVG, night vision goggles. It's a very, very, very challenging situation.
Nearly 5 hours prior, the 27-year-old was skiing in the backcountry when an avalanche suddenly let loose not far from Snow Lake. The King County Sheriff's Office says the skier actually triggered the slide, but managed to ride it or stay on top of the avalanche. The slide crushed his femur and trapped him until help arrived. Austin rappelled 160 feet down to the injured skier.
We got up to the survivor. He was still wrapped around the tree. We ended up stabilizing him and pulling him onto our litter, where we quickly moved the helicopter into position and then hoisted him out.
And it was just enough time to get him off the mountain. The weather was done cooperating, giving crews time just to touch down at the Alpental parking lot and get the injured skier to a waiting ambulance.
This is what we train to do.
From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast. Partly cloudy skies and mid-40s for your Monday. The overnight lows are still going to be chilly in the upper 20s to low 30s. Rain on Tuesday, low 40s. Partly cloudy skies on Wednesday and Thursday in the upper 40s. More of the same Friday. As we move into the weekend, the chance of rain increases and will be in the mid-40s and low 30s during the overnight. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.